Hello there, Deadeye, and I love Arcane. How are you doing? Stop for like 3 seconds. Redeeming first. How are you, Deadeye? Tiger as well. D Clark. How are you all doing? Welcome on in. I'm good. What about yourself? I'm doing all right. Got a bit of a headache, but I'm doing all right. Lana, Redeeming Cookies. Welcome on in. How are you doing? I actually think I was getting a little low. I was only had like what 5 or 6 stacks of cookies piled up that I have to munch through. Colas. Colas. Oh. Well, hi there, Colas. New name you want me to call you? You sound a little down, to be honest. Should you be streaming? I'm doing all right, D. Clark. I want to stream. Dad, are you doing well? Lana? I know Lana's playing a game at the moment. Maybe you're in the middle of one. But once you get out of your game, I expect to hear from you. You doing good? That's good to hear. Don't make me come up there and put you to bed. Well, maybe I should continue streaming. Take me to bed. Do you still want to be called Colas there? By the way, I didn't fully understand what you wanted there. Just got home from the gym. Work ran late today. Well, I'm glad you made it home safe. God, we had to hectic Wednesday yesterday here in Minnesota. Snow. It snowed all day Wednesday until the afternoon. It stopped in the afternoon and the sun peeked out and it melted a bunch of the snow. And then the sun set and all of that melted stuff froze. And the roads were slick ice. I think I watched our fire station people go out at least 5+ times. They had a busy day. But it was fun having the snow. It's all melting today. There's a few piles here and there. It didn't snow like it was just a consistent flurry, not a whole bunch. It's fine driving this morning. Yes, hello there. How are you doing? It's great seeing you. Did Dan make it through winter in Stardew? Welcome to the season. We're supposed to get some Friday night, and the news said I can't trust them. Those weather people, they get stuff wrong 99% of the time. We weren't even. I looked at the weather. This snow came out of nowhere, and then it was supposed to let up right away in the morning. Didn't let up. It continued snowing well into the night. I had stumbled upon a news line that said there was like 500 and like 70 some odd uh like crashes or in accidents that happened uh yesterday in Minnesota. It was crazy. I know Hannah had to work a little late, and her drive home on the highway was a solid 30 miles per hour. She made it home safe. She crossed someone though on her side of the highway that was pointed the wrong direction on the side of the road. I know. I wait to see what is coming down before I believe them, right? weather apps. Dan, hello there. Did you make it through winter in your Stardew world? Hannah's in winter in hers at the moment. I think still year one. And she was playing, I think it was still Tuesday or Monday. Monday or Tuesday, she was playing Stardew. And she's like, it feels weird playing Stardew and it's snowy in the game. And I look outside and we have a Christmas. She's like, it's snowy in game. We have a Christmas tree next to me, but the grass is green outside. I was like, she should have been playing Wednesday. I think she did play Wednesday night. Lana, hello. I saw some frost and got excited. It's coming. Did you not get any snow, Lana? I think it was more on the northern side of Minnesota. So it may have missed you. Of course I did. Oh, there you go. You're addicted, Dan. Addicted. It's weird that people forget how to drive during the year when snow shows up suddenly, right? Just driving home today, and I don't know what the heck happened to this SUV that was in front of me, and it was quite a ways in front of me, but I'm just going about my way, making my way home, and this SUV, it's like I don't know if they just took the turn too hard or they took the turn onto the highway just a little bit like too fast going into the wind, but they just started swerving everywhere. It's like the roads are fine, my friend. What are you doing? People know how to drive to begin with. That is the truth. It is very true. Snow just doesn't help. Although it was festive feeling, seeing snow, getting more into the Christmas mood. I actually played a little bit on my world here recently. I think it was last weekend, and maybe Monday night I played a little. No, not Monday. Like I still played a little Tuesday night, even though I wasn't feeling the best. It was a tiring day. No snow, but soon you'll get it. You'll get it soon. Temperatures dropping, Lana. That's all it took. And we've had what? It's been raining the last 3 weeks. The temperature dropped this week. We had snow. But anyway, I was playing a little bit, and I built a new house in the medieval port city here. I'm trying to mess around with new different blocks and all that. I really love the mud brick look with the dark oak, and just this entire look I really like. The roof, the spruce, I think it may have looked better with the dark oak, but it would have been too repetitive probably. But I really like this look. I thought it turned out pretty well. It's not done. Like I don't have any of the windows or some of the other like details with trapdoors and maybe a few fences here and there. Um, don't have those details in just yet. A more finished house is like this. Yeah, a few signs here and there, just plastered up as boards. But we got the main structure, and it's a real. I really like it. The colors they just work. I had gotten the inspiration from another build with the mud bricks. I was like, I bet that'll look nice. I just really like the block too. But we're keeping the theme with the stone bottom. I'm gonna probably keep that theme for all of the houses, most likely. At least any of the houses that are on this flat area here right next to the water. Might have a few houses up here that might change a little bit. You get the feel of it. I left this area open here. It might be a little market area or just a bunch of barrels and that. I reminded myself that the inspiration for this port city was the lake town from the Hobbit movies. Just like kind of the structure of the houses a little bit. I mean, it's not, you can tell it's very different at the moment, but one thing I really liked was in the Hobbit movies, there was all sorts of openings like this that you could duck under that were than the houses above. Maybe we'll even like knock this wall down. We'll see what happens. But yeah, we got a little house here and then an upstairs. I haven't done an interior yet. Not gonna do that today, I don't think. Maybe we'll just walk around and reminisce and talk about weather. Everyone likes talking about weather. It's like the easiest thing to just start talking about. Everybody deals with weather. Like, I'm sure it was raining in the UK, right? It's always raining there 90% of the year. Not if you don't go outside. You can still see it. Oh. That's the truth, though. Lana's working in a hospital all day. She's like, I don't know what the weather is. What do you mean it's snowing? I'm stuck inside and it's snowing? I'm missing out? Curtains and blinds work wonders. That's fair. I gotta leave my blinds open for Cinnamon to go and perch up onto the windowsill. The few times I've closed it, just because the sun was glaring so much, she's like fully like she just lifted it up herself a little bit, snuck under, and then got behind him anyway. I'm like, you're gonna break him, Cinnamon. All I know is it's dark when I go into work and when I leave. That's because you work like what? Isn't it 12-hour shifts? But at least you work around windows, though. I'm assuming you're in a hospital. Usually there's loads of windows in hospitals. If you worked in like a warehouse and there's no windows, I think that would be very bad. That would be killer to my mood. I need to see the sunrise and the sunset. It's so nice. 12-hour shifts are pathetic. Try 24 sometime. Okay. Do you actually work 24-hour shifts? That's crazy. Do you get sleep? I don't know how this works. Do you get paid to sleep? I gotta know. Been 1/3 of my life at the station, at least. That's crazy. And again, what are we up to? I think we're at 126 days played in here in the last 4 years almost now. Almost 4 years. Sometime December. It's weird how it works, but yes, and no, I get paid to sleep. You get paid to sleep, but I also don't. You know what they need to do at these fire stations? They need to just hook up a whole bunch of gaming PCs for these firemen to go and mess around on while there's nothing going on. What do you guys do when there's nothing going on? Or is there just always something? There's designated sleep time, but if we wake up, we get overtime. Wait, that's crazy. Started to take my laptop so I can play Farming Simulator at work. I think it's a great idea. You guys could have a LAN Minecraft world. Think about it. We had some fire lads at our plant today. We had a fire at our shredder area. Did you? That's crazy. Oh. I'm assuming everything's alright in that. It's always scary, though. Oh no. We gotta walk back and put these things back. Maybe we'll take a horse. Have you gotten the new farming simulator, Deadeye? Oh, no. I remember. You're waiting for your mods. We'll take the gray one. Luckily, they got there quick enough. We only had some paper inventory. Wait, quick enough. We only some paper inventory. No machinery, and everyone got out. Okay, well, that's good. That's good. Do you work at the same place Hannah works? You working at a paper place? Only some some paper inventory lost? Okay. That's kind of what I was thinking. Imagine water damage was probably worse than the fire. Yeah. Oh, D. Clark has some sort of paper place too that he works at. Their shredder area caught fire. Casualty. There's casualties. Burned fingers and limbs. All sorts. Why'd we come over here? Oh, goodness. Fair amount of water, definitely, that we'll take that over total loss. That's fair. We buy and sell paper and cardboard to mills. Different kind of paper. Hannah does all the fancy paper. Like specialized cards and that. Or diplomas. I know that's another big one. Residents. I love how I just have so many animals stuck on ledges in this world. What do we got? Stair, slab. That. Oh, look at that beautiful mountain. This is a sight. Screenshot. Really need to work on some bridges to get around faster. To be fair, at some point, I do plan on building a wall out here. So I won't even be able to use this way. I think there'll only be one entrance in the middle. Beautiful mountain. No, just mountain, Giz. Just mountain. Now, Giz, it's only a mountain. See? No, just mountain. Team mountain over here. It's obviously a mountain. You wouldn't deny the fact that this is a mountain. That's just my project command. I like this little thing I made here too. You ever need to make a bee farm? You never need to make it huge. You just make it where you're always walking around. It'll make way more than you'll ever need of stuff. I'll tell you what. That's funny. Do we need any more of these things? Doesn't look like it. Nope. I love all the different commands. Well, to be honest with you, we've been streaming for, I don't know, 3.5+ years now. commands, they just pile up over time. They're fun to have. Did you believe it? I don't think I made a single one of them. Oh, Dealer Dan Giz. I was talking about this when I was in Dan's Discord stream. It's all the stuff for the snowman, the snow block. Oh my goodness, guys! So I had this idea. Since we have crafters now, um, I can collect snow from snowmen. It seems more plausible to now dig snow, like dig the snowballs or make them into snow blocks, than before. Because before I would spend hours just looking at a crafting table, just crafting up all the snowballs, and I'd have to do it uh, before they like would despawn or anything. But now we can just send it into a crafter. So I was messing around with this too. We got the little snowman here. We got hopper mine carts to pick up the snowballs and a few more right here in case any fly off. And then we have all the hoppers go into this crafter here, and we start crafting them up right away. Which, to be honest with you, I need to split this up a little bit faster. The hoppers are... It's not the hoppers that are too slow now at this point. The crafter is too slow for this to keep up with how many snowballs I get. Anyway, it crafts them into snow blocks, and then I set up a little, sounds good, Declark. We'll look around. Do you want wings, shovel, or a pickaxe? But I also hooked up a little shulker box loader system here for the snow blocks, and it goes pretty fast. The only problem is... even with a netherite Unbreaking 3 shovel, it takes like a full durability of a netherite Unbreaking 3 shovel to even get a shulker box of snow blocks. Pickaxe is fine, sounds good. Now here we go. Next one up. All look good there, Declark? How about a hammer? What do you mean a hammer? There's no hammers in Minecraft. I mean, this is a hammer. Okay. You have the next one. Oh, my pickaxe at the moment isn't even named. It's funny. You know, I had people ask for that name tools thing for so long. I always had people asking, hey, you ever, have a command to name the tools? I made one. It's used here and there. I only let people use it once a stream. I only have so many tools. Look at all this lovely wheat. It's beautiful. It was time to name something with all the redstone talk. I don't know, that makes sense. Whoops, I grabbed an extra 9. I saw out there, I saw someone using a client-side mod that changed how the inventory kind of worked. Like with how shift clicking and all that worked. I think there was maybe even an auto sort button. Maybe not an auto sort button. There's a few fancy things that made the inventory work a lot smoother, I would say. Or at least more efficiently. I'd seen it a while back. It's one of those things where I was like, I don't know if that feels too much of a change. I decided against it, but one of those things I wouldn't be surprised if I used at one point, would use at one point. It's probably like the most time consuming thing, or not the most time consuming. One of those things where I lose a lot of time is just mess around with stuff in the UI of inventory and that. Just because it takes a little bit longer to click stuff around. Can only ever be so fast. One of these days I need to make an actual storage unit. Probably won't happen until this room is done, or this room is done, and probably the medieval port city, because I'll have so many like pre-crafted materials just excess, and I won't know what to do with it. Although I bet a lot of these materials I'm using for this room will just get moved on over into just get moved over to wherever I'm building next in the Dwarven Kingdom. Most of these blocks are probably a majority of the palette. What a cool room. Whoever designed this, they knew what they were doing. Well done, Thad. You guys know I have a squid farm here? Works pretty well, too. They just fall on down. I'm not a good distance away from it. But what's even cooler is that I have a glow squid farm as well. Should log on to my world and build me a squid farm for you. Honestly, D. Clark, they're so easy compared to how they used to be. Because all I did was find and it's not even, I don't even need a chunk. Forget how big it is. 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15. It's a 15 by 15 by the looks of it, roughly. Found a 15 by 15 square here, and I just drained, and this river is all alone. It was already drained when I made it, because I had drained it. But this river was like pretty easy to just drain since it's just in the middle of nowhere. Found a 15 by 15 area inside a river biome, and it's so fast to build. I've built this squid farm probably near 5 times. There's a video out there on YouTube on it. Did the same thing for my glow squid farm. Wasn't sure if this one would work. I had to drain a lot more water underground, or light it up is what I did, I think. Then it started working. This farm, I've built it so many times. It's so good. It's so simple. You just drain a river and you're good. Squid farm. There's a video out there. And I've just had a schematic of it for I don't even know how long. Is there dates on this stuff? Oh, there are. Squid. Since the beginning of 2023. I've had a schematic of it, which I think is when I started using that stuff more. One day I'll make one. Just nab the little buggers in the river. You just nab them at the moment. That's crazy. Truthfully, if you have looting 3, You can get so much ink so fast. But it's one of those things where you'll just go and grab a stack of ink. You'll eventually run out of it real fast. Then you'll go and grab another stack and another stack. And you've spent all this time just grabbing a stack here and there. Where if you just spent a little more time on making a squid farm that you just walk by every once in a while, like what I do, you'd have so much more. You'd have more than what you could ever dream of. Yeah, walking by and get sidetracked collecting. That's funny. I don't get sidetracked too often in this game, I gotta say. Maybe early on in a Minecraft world I'll get sidetracked. But there isn't ever a point where I'm just walking in the world and I'm like, oh, I gotta go do that quick. It's an old world. There isn't much I need that's just out and about. When rebuilding villager houses, so being sidetracked is a nice thing. I get tired of hearing them grunt or whatever the noise they make. It's the terms. That is probably one of those sounds that are almost as quiet. The hostile creatures are off. That's not good. Friendly creatures. It's like one of those things I keep the quietest. I've heard them far too much. That, and I think my resource pack also reduces like all animal sounds, all redstone sounds. If you've never looked at Vanilla Tweaks resource pack stuff, you're able to just build a resource pack of your own with a whole bunch of their different, like a whole bunch of things that they have made. You just kind of put together whatever you like. And I think when it comes to like sound reducing stuff, I reduce the sound of like everything. Almost. There's so many loud sounds in this game. One of them being grass. Whenever you dig grass. I'm glad I wasn't wearing my chest plate. Good gracious. Grass is such a loud sound. Might as well do something productive while we're talking, huh? I was excited that the villagers no longer make the noise at night. Wait, they don't? That's a good addition. I feel like they should make a little noise, but maybe not their full talkative self. Like when the update with the sniffers came out, the most excited thing about the update was them fixing a bug. Was the thing I was the most excited about. There used to be a village here a long time ago. It's time for a removal of the pathways. One of those things I see every once in a while. I'm like, I gotta clean that area up. I never grabbed Lana's cookies, did I? Oh, I told you I was running a little low. I was working on that house over there in the medieval port city, and I was just munching through my cookies. Excuse me there, cow. It's a Selena cow. Odd looking cow. Oh. Don't ask me. I didn't call him a cow. Selena did. Now it's just a running joke I think of every time I see a peony. See, I was right. You shouldn't be streaming. No, 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 no. It's a joke. So Selena called peonies a cow. She like truthfully thought they were cows at one point. I don't fully know how the story went. She called a whole bunch of peonies. It's like, look at those cows over there. It's like, Selena, those are peonies. I don't know who this went along with, but so now every time I see peonies, I just think of that. Head's hallucinating. Not yet. There have been times where I swear I've seen something go flying by in a Minecraft world. And that's usually when I'm like, alright, it's time to log off for the night. I'm starting to see some ghost blocks or something. For all I know, I probably just finally blinked. Been like focusing all that time. I finally blinked and a flash happened. Not hallucinating. Hello there, Charlie. How are you doing? It's good seeing you. As always. Lo-fi Star Wars. We got a few of them. They're always fun to hear. Hard to hum along with that, but because the Star Wars lo-fi gets some high notes in there, and I'm not one that can hit them. Need to go look into a few other things. Need to look into Core Keeper lo-fi music if there's any. Making a speech for my Torque class on Star Wars. Ultimate nerd yap for 6 minutes. I love it. I feel like my scroll wheel is dying on me. I've noticed it doing a little too much or a little not enough, and then it like goes back and forth for a second. It's been messing with me for a while. Which is kind of sad because I really love this mouse. Maybe there's some sort of update I can do to it. No. Time to go shopping for another one. It's a $100 mouse. Really don't want to. I need to go back and look at how long it lasted me. It's the only mouse that I've actually like. Okay, send me the link. I'll get it for you. No. I don't actually know how much it is anymore. I bought it a while back. Let's go see. It's a HyperX one. HyperX. I think a Pulsefire Dart. I think. Oh wait, what was this? Scroll wheel. Oh, whoa. We have a Reddit. We have a Reddit thing here saying stuff about scroll wheel doing the exact thing that's happening to me, going up and down on use. That's what it's supposed to do, but it does too much. Sorry, trying to do worse stuff. Wheel on action on use. It's repaired or what? Famous issue with Pulsefire mouses. That's my favorite. Face scroll issue on 4 of them. Problem repeated. Try to find why. Funny moment. Look on the left side of the wheel. Hairs could be there. We have a cat. No way cinnamon caused this. Just slowly rotate the wheel. Most likely the problem will be gone. Wait. Should slowly rotate the wheel and blow from left side. Blow from the left side? What? Whoa. Blown from the left side, guys. Most likely the problem will be gone. You have to clean the left side of the wheel using a thin... Using what? Using a what? Use something thin. Wow, my mind is out of it at the moment. To remove small things, open mouse, and clear wheel. So I ended up doing disassembling the mouse, getting rid of the cat hair. This person had cat hair too. No way. I need a light. You're a legend. How this worked for this person? Why are all of our game? I need to turn that sound up.
Just a start for the mouse.
Stop. Reddit knows all. It does. Thank you for 521 bits. That was all your bits you had, wasn't it? Thank you, D. Clark. Too many bits. Let's wait. Well, let's wait here. I feel like this might find a solution here. Can't wait to go to sleep tonight, but I still have to pack for a week's worth of clothes for fall break. Ooh, where you going there, Charlie? That sounds fun. Fall break. It's November. I need to turn the sound up. I messed around with it. This is what I deserve. Another 500 bits. Hey, you bought bits, didn't you now? Let's bump it up to 40. I messed around with the sounds because I thought they sounded loud. Wait, to be honest with you, I just have my headset quiet too. Maybe it's just me. It don't matter. We'll bump it up anyway. It sounded quiet in general. Shouldn't have been that quiet. There we go. Ah, yeah, that sounded better. D. Clark, wait, we can fix the mouse. We don't need to. I can't yell, this hurts. I think with the 1,000 bits there, I fixed it. Stop, there's too many. Oh, okay, I gotta catch up on messages here, and thank you for the bits once more, dear D. Clark. Time to go shopping for another one. Okay, I read that. Or I just donate the funds. No. That is either the best or the worst. No in between. Okay, that's true. But if you know already a fair amount, then you usually know what isn't good when you're trying to find Reddit stuff. Back to Minnesota, back to the snow finally. we had a bit of snow here yesterday, Charlie. Cannot prove it. Oh, Mongoose is ahead of me. Is that what you did? You took first place there. I fixed it. Now I'm out again. Oh, good gracious. They go so fast. Oh, we had the Reddit HyperX person here actually respond. They said don't open the mouse on your own to attempt repair. That would void the 2-year manufacturer warranty. I think I've had this thing for more than 2 years. All right, let's look around and see if Cinnamon messed with my mouse. Is that the left side? I got no idea. Maybe there's something. I need a better pair of eyes for this. Someone got like a magnifying glass or just can see into small gaps. Apps. Oh, we'll mess around with that later. Maybe that'll be the issue. When did I get this mouse? I probably got it on Amazon. Let's look here. Mouse. No, that one was. Here we go. Whew. It's too late. I had it over for over 2 years. I got it in April of 22. It's a little over 2 years old. Wait. Who did I convince in my family to get the same mouse? I think it must have been one of my brothers. Okay, never mind. I got it in February of 22. Got it with 2 items. What was the other item? Nope, never mind. It was the other way around. I remember now. My brother got this mouse first. Then I think I was looking into it at the time. I may have brought it up to him. I think he got it, and I asked him what he thought about it. Then I got it because he said he liked it. Just a touch over 2 years, I know. Apparently past the manufacturer warranty. Whatever the heck that is. Well, that was a fun little. We'll look if there's. It looks like there could have been some things in the scroll wheel area. I really like this mouse though. I think you gotta understand. Like I don't think you were around at that time. I know you weren't. At that time, I think I had been looking at different mouses for like 2 years already at that point, and I couldn't find one that I liked. I had a very specific idea in mind of what kind of mouse I wanted, and I finally found this one. And I love it. Wow, who's doing that? Tabs with the chicken. Hello there. Thank you for the 50 bits as well. How are you doing tonight? The struggle is real for things that you use a lot. It is. How's your desk working out? You got your new desk. Hello there, Tabs. How are you? Oh my, I love it. Oh, that's good. Did you have an L desk before? Because once you get one, it's nice to have. Just having that more space in general. Working on some homework. I wanted to say hello. Well, appreciate you saying hi. Well, I want an L desk. I love mine. I love mine so much. I bought 2 of them. There's reasons behind it. Second one now is just in storage. Besides the point, it was very. I needed it at the time. That's when I was still moving back and forth a lot between Minnesota and Wisconsin. Didn't let Hannah use it? No, it wasn't in a work where we have her desk at the moment. Instead, we went to IKEA, both of us the first time going there, and we built it there, kind of. Like, found all the pieces we wanted. If you haven't been to an IKEA, it's kind of hard to understand. But we instead did that, and she got a chair and a desk and all that. It was a fun day. Went to the Mall of America because it's right across the street from the IKEA that's in the cities. I was like, it's right there. We've been talking about going here for so long. We gotta just go. I know we're tired. We just gotta go. IKEA is crazy and I love going. I know. It was a lot of fun. It was so busy, but it was a lot of fun. All at once, it's very overwhelming. Recently, Dong took me to see it. That's fair. But yeah, we got a few different things from there. That was right. We had just moved in, I think. Yeah. We just moved in, and we went looking for a coffee table. We didn't find one that we liked. And then also with the idea that we were gonna get Hannah a desk and maybe a chair. We got both, so that's nice. This one for me is about 45 minutes away. I feel that. It's a ways away for us as well. It was fun. Oh, what do we do with this? I need a bucket. Christoph, hello there. Welcome on in. How are you doing? I'm doing well myself. Why do I recognize your name? And you called me Thad off the bat. How the heck do you know my name? What community do I know you from? Oh, you DM'd me. I didn't respond. You must have been caught by Discord's thing. Well, welcome on in there. Don't feel bad. Sometimes I forget to respond to some of my friends that message me. You see them and then you forget to respond because you're busy when you see them. Love my stream. Oh, appreciate that. Send the message again. I don't fully remember. Feel strong, man. Hey, I do my best. Good old Lo-Fi Cantina. Gotta love Star Wars Lo-Fi. And welcome on in there, Derp and Nerp, Derp and Derp. I feel like it should be Derp and Nerp. What are we doing? We're doing meaningless tasks at the moment in my world because I got a bit of a headache and I don't really want to do anything that I got to think about. So we're just kind of chatting and cleaning up what once was a village. But we got all sorts on in here. You know, we're working on a mountain for the main project. Terraforming that. Got a medieval port city started on over there. Ravine that we gotta terraform up. Start a dwarven kingdom under the mountain. Can we blow things up? We blew that village up, actually, Tabs. I'm sure you were the one that suggested it. But yeah, we got stuff going on here. This will all be covered at some point under the mountain. That's relaxing. I don't know if it's that relaxing. Got one of the rooms for the Dwarven Kingdom here. Just stop it with your arson emotes. Why do you guys have so many? What about the Nether? That is not going to be worked on today. That Nether project requires its own just dedicated stream just to like do parts of the work. TNT is great, guys. Don't want to hear the explosions at the moment. Ouch. Yeah, those are a few things we're working on. Oh, Tabs, you might like this. I built another house last weekend in the medieval port city. Had some time, so I was just messing around in my world. I ended up building a house. And I messed around. I used some mud bricks. I really like how it turned out overall. Gets a little repetitive here, but well, it's not fully done to be fair. I still gotta make the windows in that here and there like we have here. Maybe throw some signs around. Those always look fun. But I don't know. The colors just worked really well. I like mud. I do as well. The mud and the mud bricks. Or is that dried mud? What is it called? Packed mud, isn't it? And then mud bricks. That's why it's not called packed mud bricks. I don't know. One of those things. I did something, messed around with the roof as always. One thing I always try and do with the roofs is if it's ever like too flat on an area, I just add an extra little jet out. So yeah, I did the same here. Made two different designs or three of it. This is just a jet out of the general house structure anyway. But two different designs. We had this one which I've done here before and I really liked how it turned out. Something small and then a bigger one that goes across. I don't know. I mess around with stuff here. Now there's a little alleyway that got made, and that'll be fun. Make it all a bunch of dead grass because of the buildings being this close to one another. Maybe I'll make a stone pathway through here a little bit. Don't know yet. Have you thought about putting a design on the ceiling of this room with glow lichen for a bit more of a magical effect? So I've thought the roofing hasn't been fully figured out. I've sat on an idea I did a while ago. I'll show you. For the pillared hall, right? I forget what you guys have all seen here. We'll load up the creative world. I got a bunch of stuff going on always. So I got this at the moment, and I like it. I think we did mess around with glow lichen a little bit somewhere. Yeah, right there. So glow lichen was definitely thought of. I think you brought it up actually. Um, and was it difficult? No, it was not painful. So we got like that's a little bit of glow lichen in there, and that's just like I don't want to go too crazy. I think, and it definitely works. It's better than the darkness, that's for sure. But truthfully, it's one of those things where it's like I might mess around with it again just to get it a little bit better, just because I don't think I like the diamond shape. But I like it. Just from some natural texture. What do you mean natural texture? Like Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas? What? Who's Oogie Boogie? Oh my goodness. I see it. That's really funny. Not necessarily a pattern, just organic. I mean, that's organic. I am happy with this wall, though. And with how it works with the pillared hall. It blends in nicely where it doesn't stand out. It makes the room feel almost like it goes on forever. And I think once we wrap that around the entire way, or most of the way, it'll be great. The old dwarves of the past watching. Wait, or just hide a bunch of faces in the ceiling to always feel like you're being watched. I don't know if we I don't know if I'll do that, but possibly. Oh, I forgot I was working on this idea. Need to finish that. So much stuff. We need to just finish the pillars in the survival world, and then I'll come back and work on the creative world more. I got to the point in my creative world here where I got more stuff like partially designed than I will be able to complete in the next probably few years of building. Like the padding in that room in the pillared hall, really, it's one of those. It's something that I still question at the moment. Um, just because it stands out. I like it, but it stands out. Messed around with smithing tables here a little bit, as a little bit of a texturizing with that. Like the pop of color. Okay, that's good to hear. It's definitely one of those things. Whenever I see it, question it. I'm happy with it, but I still question it. God, we aren't even in the world building. What? Need to build, make the things, place the blocks, not deny it. Not all the stone gray or black, yeah. That was one of the big reasons why I leaned towards having nether bricks, is just a little different of a color. And then the black stone, I've always thought it has a little bit of a purple touch in there, which kind of works with the nether bricks. And then we can still work gray and black, always go with everything, so just work that in with those two colors. I think we used Haven't messed around with it anywhere else just yet. Or maybe we have here. But we have a little bit of red nether brick, a little bit brighter here and there. We did it a little more heavily on this out here. We did some there, and then here it stands out a little more. But yeah, we got stuff going on. Cookies. I'll go grab some cookies. Let me load back up. It's fun looking at some of the stuff we've already designed and built. Fine. If you don't build, then you'll just stock up on cookies. I actually burned through a bunch while I was working on that medieval house in the port city. So cool. And then it's another point down the road. We're gonna have some sort of hall that has all of your guys' statues you redeemed during the Mountainathon. It's gonna be like the, I don't know, Hall of Heroes or whatever. Warriors, Hall of Warriors. I like that. And this is where I'll throw all of your guys' armor stands that you guys redeemed, which I'll show you back. So he's got all of your armor stands over here for those that were around for the Mountainathon last year. Or this year. Last Mountainathon. We'll move all of these into the hall there. I just obviously don't know where the heck that hallway is going to be. So we had to do a temporary platform. Here you go, D. Clark. Hall of Warriors, the how. Like it. Old warriors, dwarven or even non-dwarven warriors that helped out. I don't know. Silly things. Where were we? Cleaning up the village remains from a few years back. I absolutely love that we did a hilly plains instead of a desert for here. It works so much better. I liked the idea we had. But the having a bunch of hills here just works so much more. It's gonna be great, like once we add in a few more rocks and that, and then do details to all of this, and it'll look a little more like what we did over here. The shrubbery and that. Tooth, hello there. Welcome on in. That's a lot of beacons. Yeah, I got a big beacon grid. I like my beacons. I like being fast and having haste whenever I need it. And Skulls, hello there. Welcome on in. Not too much longer, D. Clark. So we'll skip it for now. I'm doing alright. How are you, Skulls, though? What's Hannah doing tonight? She went grocery shopping here about a half hour ago. Well, thank you for the follow there, Sooth, as well. I really appreciate that. Hope you're having a lovely night. Been lurking for a bit? Oh, so you saw a little of the world? Okay, good, good. Otherwise, I was gonna show you around if you wanted. I don't mind showing things off. Pretty good. Undying from being outside. Temperature has dropped, that's for sure. I don't mind, though. I really don't mind the cold and the snow. When it's like snowy and it's kind of a little wind there and it's just blowing around, it just, I tell myself just to make it feel a little bit better. I just be like, oh, I'm just a dwarf traveling through the Misty Mountains at the moment. Trying to pass over, see my kin on the other side. Raining here now. I do not like the rain. It's in a rain. I want it to thunderstorm. Right? My joints stop working when it's cold. Oh no. That's no good. Time to unthaw ya. Get next to some sort of heat source. Or a blanket. Exactly. Then I would sit outside and listen and watch. Exactly, right? It'd put you right to sleep, D. Clark. Kind of forgot that you listen to thunderstorms. Or thunder. I'm under a heated blanket. There you go. I got one of those. They warm up quite a bit. Although I don't use it too often. I do listen to a storm at night. I don't mind them. They're fun to watch, thunderstorms. I love rain, but hate thunderstorms. Really? Intriguing. Whoops. I don't mind either. I don't know. Maybe I just enjoy having change every once in a while. I don't mind wind. I don't mind a sunny day. Don't mind a cloudy day. Like partial cloudy day. Cloudy day, not so much fun. If it's gonna be cloudy, I want it to rain. I don't mind snow as long as I'm not driving in it. But as long as I don't have to drive in any of the bad conditions, I'm happy with it. Humid. Don't like when it's humid. That's the worst. I would take a negative 40 day, negative 40 degree day over a very hot and humid day. A tornado, totally fine if no driving. Not driving during a tornado. No, 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 no. I'm gonna stay safely inside. Same. And since work from home, I really drive in any weather. See? Works out great. Told ya. It's so easy to talk about weather. Everyone has it. Everyone can talk about weather. This was a huge village. I don't feel like villages spawn this big anymore. Oh, so it was a village. I wasn't sure, since some of the pathing looked curved. Yeah, no, this is an old village. How would you know you don't like to explore? Because I still play the game tabs. See, we still have one village house. This one will just stay here tucked away unless it ever gets in the way. But I don't think it will. We'll work around it. I feel like there should be an easier way of getting rid of pathway blocks. Can I hold them? We can. Oh, this is gonna be so much easier. We'll just do this. What the heck, guys? Nobody brought this up. Can indeed hold them and let them decay out. You guys were just letting me do silly things. If it's near water, we just come back at a later date. Maybe we like to watch you suffer. Nah, it just didn't cross you. Didn't cross the mind. Or we were being super polite and backseat gaming. I don't mind a few comments here and there. That's fair. A lot of streams have that rule of no backseat gaming. I'm like, how strict is this rule? Should I just like not say anything if this streamer is doing something that I think they shouldn't be doing? Like, how do I politely tell them that there might be a better way of doing what they're doing? Or if they have a question. What if they have a question? Is that still backseat gaming? I don't know. But I do fully understand why it is a rule in so many streams. Because there's some people that just they'll just go on and on about how the heck you should be doing something. It's like, hey, you're not the one streaming. I love people giving their input. Sometimes I do it, and sometimes I don't. Yeah, it's just kind of hard. I'm just over here chilling and unthawed under a nice warm blanket. Should get a nice warm drink as well, Skulls. That always warms me up if I'm ever cold. Some nice hot chocolate or tea. Maybe people put no backseat gaming because it's so hard to sometimes explain what the heck you're trying to get the person that's streaming to do. It's like, oh, go over there and do this and this and this, and be like, what? I don't know what the heck you're saying. You gotta understand, when someone's streaming, their mind moves right on past something that they're no longer thinking about. Like you're just done with it. It's out of mind, it's just gone. You bring up something we talked about like 2 minutes ago, high chance it's out of mind. Okay, give me some context here. What happened? I try my best, but man, it's sometimes you just forget. I was looking for Skyrim streamers a while back. I went into one and asked about if they had done something yet in the game to get an idea of where they were. Just got a huge emote wall from the chat telling me no backseat gaming. I never went
Hi,
back.
Thad.
Really? So intriguing. Hello there, Selena. With a 24-month resub. That's a full 2 years, my goodness. That's exciting. Thank you for 24 months there, Selena. I absolutely appreciate it. How are you doing tonight? Ooh, good idea. Yeah. See, hot chocolate sounds good, doesn't it, Skulls? It was seriously the weirdest thing I had ever seen. I was so taken aback by it. Sometimes it's just, it's one of those things where if it's a strict line, it's a strict line. Especially, I mean, you gotta understand. I mean, when you get a new chatter, uh, like nowadays, Twitch tells you when someone is a brand new chatter in the chat. And if it's just like a little bit off, it's so easy to just uh, dismiss the entire message there and the person as just someone that's trying to troll or mess around with or just like tell you what the heck to do and they'd never been there before. There's been so many bad things from random people popping on into chat over years, and it's hard to trust a new person. My first time talking there, though, it wasn't okay. It's a little more understandable. I'm waiting for my dad to get home so we can go to dinner. There you go. Just you and him? Did you ban somewhere tabs? Again? Joking. How would I know if someone got banned somewhere? I don't mod for people. Mom and sister are on a trip. Well, there you go. Well, that sounds like a lovely evening there. Wasn't regular, but I'd been there maybe one or two other times within about 2 weeks' time. I don't know. What can you do? You move on. Yeah, backseat gaming. Not something I've ever had a rule about. Um, Mainly because I usually only ever stream Minecraft, and there aren't too many people that have too much knowledge above me on this game. Usually I think things through, but every once in a while there's some obscure knowledge with this game. 15 years old? It's hard to know it all. Except with path blocks. Hey, it crossed my mind taps. Just remember who brought it up. It was me. Remember one stream where I was fairly new? Stream was building a village houses and I made a suggestion for a possible block combo. I would work with the ones they had, and got a DM from a mod that was super rude, basically telling me to stop telling the streamer how to play. And the same left and never went back. Yeah. It's just. It's tough with online stuff. Gotta go have fun, y'all. Sounds good there, Skulls. Enjoy. Appreciate you popping on in. It's always great having you here. You get warmed up there. It's tough with online stuff. There's been so many just bad interactions with trolls out there, or just with people that overstep their bounds. Anyway, what can you do? Maybe I'm too lenient. Maybe it's easier since we're just a small community after all. We don't get too many new people wandering on in, and usually when we do, it's only one or two at a time. We'll have them for about a week or two, and then maybe they move on, pop on in every once in a blue moon. It's easy to be the person that is seeing it all happen from a distance and say what should be done instead of being the person in the hot seat. Too many Twitch channels are too overstimulating for me. If I were to stream, I would encourage backseat gaming. Read my chat. Just getting there. I would have missed the previous one, though. Thank you. I don't mind being told. Sound so disheartened by that. Know what? What was here? This had to have been a river. Oh yeah, well, that river. You thought about being a small streamer? Oh, I don't mind it at all. It's just... I don't mind it. Much easier to maintain. I think I got them all. Oh, nope. Fifth grader told me he was gonna tickle my toes. Tell him he's gotta pay for that. I told him not the grippers. That's good too. You being silly? When am I not? I like to laugh at myself. It's easy to laugh at myself when I am silly. These are the paths that never end. They just go on and on, my friend. Okay now. Slow down. Eventually we'll have pathways like that in this world. Not just yet. We got about... we got a lot of world building left to do in this world. Did not catch the reference? No, I did not. I just might not know it. Doing it alone is quite taxing. It's a song? That explains it. Come on now. Lamb Chop Sing Along. Song that never ends. You can name the songs. I don't know music too well. I'm a disgrace to you, Selena. I'm sorry. Selena's a music teacher. There's a kids show. Get out. I'm sorry, Selena. I didn't have you as a music teacher, that's why. If I had you, I'd have all the music knowledge. There we go. You got it. Did that work? I'm gonna teach my students about my favorite composer. Oh, there you go. That sounds fun. Wrote my favorite march and my most hated march. That's funny. I was gonna ask which composer, but I probably wouldn't know him anyway. John Philip Sousa. Well, see, now that one rings a bell for some odd reason. Do I know anything the guy has written? No. But it rings a bell. Most hated Stars and Stripes because I played Piccolo solo and I hate it. I name a phone after him. Bells are rung in music sometimes, yes. Favorite Washington Post, such a cute piece of music. I love that. Alrighty. Well, we cleaned up all the pathways over there. It's one of those things that has been in this world forever. I just haven't gone around to it. It's like a march, but it feels like it wants to be swung or in a 6/8 time, which is so different for a march. Interesting. Oh, Aaron, I don't know if you were here earlier. I hope you're doing well, by the way. Built another house in the medieval port city over last weekend, just when I had time here and there. I just started to play some blocks. I don't know. Guess I had a bit of inspiration. Wanted to build a house, I guess. So I built another house. Saw someone use mud bricks before, so I wanted to mess around with a similar style. I like how it turned out. Probably just be some like barrels and that are in here. And this will probably be the entrance. Might change. Temporary entrance at the moment. Well, it turned out pretty nice. Colors look great. Mud bricks is like Adobe IRL. What? Mud and straw houses are quite common in New Mexico. Ah, okay, that's what you're getting at. I don't know. I really like how it looks here, though. culture thing. Oh, it absolutely is. Anyway, I didn't plan on going too long tonight. Actually, I did. I wanted to do a long stream tonight, but I got a headache that has been knocking on my head. It's probably best I take a step back from screens here tonight. I wanted to stream though. Brown mushroom blocks are perfect. Oh, you say that as well, Sooth. It just didn't pop in my mind last weekend. Fly over. Take any medicine, drink water. It's tabs. I drink so much water in the day. It's just been it was a busy day of thinking. Um, I took some ibuprofen. We even named a pickaxe ibuprofen. Thank you, D. Clark. Just relax for the evening. Yep. Right here. Here's some brown mushroom blocks with mud bricks. I used it a little differently here, but it would just so work with that mix. It didn't even pop in my mind. And I walk by it all the time. That's funny. I'll have to keep it in mind next time we do a mud brick thing. Granite is close to. I think that goes a little too far outside my box. I think 3 blocks is enough for that wooden change, but yeah. Head to drugs. Yeah. Ibuprofen. Feel so overstimulated right now. Oh no, I'm sorry. Kids have been getting me sick. It's that time of year. Did you have enough salt? You could never, you could be overhydrated. I doubt I'm overhydrated, but you never know, I guess. Anyway, we gotta find someone to raid, huh? I'm sure there's someone that's live that is a lovely streamer or something. Here we go. Echo's live. Echo's live. I'm gonna say hello to them. What are they up to? Mess around in the world. That's always fun. Chopping trees. They have moss farm in the title. It's probably working on a moss farm. Don't go anywhere just yet. I always raid out at the end of streams, so do hang around for that. We'll go say hello to Echo. They are a lovely streamer, and they're definitely worth your follow if you're not following them just yet. They're in a 2,000 day hardcore world, so go give them a hello. Grab the raid message. Grab the first one if you're sub that D. Clark threw in chat there. Grab the second one if you're not. That's plenty fine by me. I just appreciate it when people do grab it and raid on over with me. But y'all have a lovely night. Appreciate everyone hanging out. I will be live tomorrow. I might start early just because I missed Tuesday's stream. So I'll try and start a little early tomorrow, but we'll see how it goes, truthfully. But y'all have a lovely evening.